Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. The title of our today's video is How to Create Keap Contact from IndiaMart Lead. So the objective of our today's video is that as soon as we receive a new lead in my IndiaMart account, which is the most popular B2B marketplace of India, automatically with the help of that lead details, a new contact should be created in my Keap 2, which is a CRM. For this, we are going to create a connection between IndiaMart and Keap. To create this connection, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So in Pabbly, we have the concept of trigger and action. For trigger, we are going to use IndiaMart, and for action, we are using Keap. So if you want to learn this process step by step, follow me through the screen. Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this video, we are going to learn how to create Keap Contact from IndiaMart leads. For this, we are going to create a connection between IndiaMart and Keap. To create this connection, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So as you can see that I have opened the landing page of Pabbly, and you can also open it just by searching pabbly.com/connect in your browser. And as soon as you will open the landing page, you will get two options. One is sign up for free and the another one is sign in. So if you are a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you will get 100 of tasks free every month. But I am an existing user, so I am going to click on sign in. And now it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting two applications, that is IndiaMart and Keap. So now we are going to click on access now. And now it is opening my dashboard, and to start with the automation we are going to click on this button right over here which says create workflow. And now it is asking me the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So I want to save the workflow in this folder which says automations, and I want to name my workflow as IndiaMart automation. And now we are going to click on create. And now it is opening the most important window of our automation, that is our workflow window. This is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. By this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the command. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So over here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. So now we are going to select our trigger application as IndiaMart. We are going to select this. And now for the trigger event we are going to select new leads. I selected this because I want to create an automation between IndiaMart and Keap CRM. And now we are going to click on connect. So to connect our IndiaMart account with our Pabbly's workflow, we are going to click on add a new connection. And now it is asking me the CRM key. So over here we are going to copy the CRM key from our IndiaMart account. For this we are going to open our IndiaMart account. And over here in the left sidebar you can see settings. So we'll click on settings. And now we are going to go on account settings. And now as you can see over here CRM API. So we are going to click on this. And now over here you can see that I have already generated my current API key. So if you have not generated your key, you can click on generate key and generate a new key. So I have already generated my key. So I'll just copy my key and then paste it in my Pabbly's workflow. And yes, you can see that I have pasted my key, and now I'm going to click on save. And yes, you can see that we have successfully connected our IndiaMart account with our Pabbly's workflow. So now we'll move forward and click on save and send test request. But before clicking on save and send test request, you'll note that Pabbly will capture the latest lead received in the IndiaMart account. So now we are going to click on save and send test request. And yes, you can see that Pabbly captured the latest lead of our IndiaMart account. Over here is the subject, so I'll just enlarge this. Requirement for 1 kilowatt commercials, and over here is the unique query ID, sender state. We'll move forward. So over here you can see the sender's name. Again, we are going to move forward. Sender's mobile number, sender's email. We'll scroll a little, and over here you can see the sender's city and sender's address. We'll again move a little forward. And over here you can see the product name and the product message. We want to get grid solar power system for our own site office. And here is the quantity, that is 10 pieces. So with this you can see that our trigger step is successful, and now we are going to our action step. So for the action application we are going to select Keap CRM. We'll select this. And now for the action event I'm going to select create or update a contact. And now we are going to click on connect. And again it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Keap account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, then click on add a new connection and then connect with Keap. And as you can see that it is asking for some permissions, so I'm going to click on allow, and you can also click on allow because Pabbly Connect is safe and you can give it all the permissions it is asking for. So now you can see that we have successfully connected our Keap account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me for some details. So we are going to map these details. So as you know, mapping means inserting the data from the previous step, and our previous step was the trigger step where we selected IndiaMart as our trigger application. So we are going to map the details from the response of a trigger application only. So we are going to search for email over here. We are going to map the email. And now we are going to move on forward. And now it is asking me the first name and the last name. So as you know that we received the full name in our IndiaMart response. So we are going to add an action step between this. We are going to use text formatter by Pabbly. So we are going to search for it. Basically this is a feature by Pabbly. And for the action event, we are going to select split text. And now we are going to click on connect. And now it is asking the text to split. So we are going to map this. We'll search for name over here and map the name as demo user. And for the separator, we are going to use space. So as you can see that I want to separate this full name. So for the separator, I'm going to use space because I want to separate this name as demo for the first name and user for the last name. So I'll use space as my separator. So I'll enter space in curly brackets. Whichever special character you want to separate your text from, you'll have to enter that in the curly brackets. And for the segment index, I want the all text. So I'll select this. And then we are going to click on save and send test request. And yes, you can see that we have received the response as demo user. The full name has now been converted into the first name and the last name. So we'll move on forward. Again, we are going back to our Keap. And now for the first name, we are going to map the data from the text formatter. So over here, we'll map demo. And for the last name, we are going to map user. So as you can see that I've mapped these details, and now we are moving forward. As you can see, there are a lot of details. So I'm not filling all these details because these are not the required fields. And I'm filling only the fields I wish to add in my Keap. And now I'm going to fill in the phone. So I'll search for mobile over here and select this. After filling this, we are going to click on save and send test request. And I mapped these details because I wanted these details to be dynamic, and all of these details will change with every new lead. So now we are going to click on this. And yes, you can see that we have received the positive response. This means that our contact has been added to our Keap. So we'll open our Keap and check that if the contact has been added or not. So we'll refresh the page. And yes, you can see demo user demo@pabblytools.com has been added to our Keap as well. This means that our automation is successful. So I'll just summarize for you once. For our trigger application, we selected IndiaMart. For our trigger event, we selected new leads. We connected our IndiaMart account with our Pabbly's workflow, and then we moved on to our action step. For our action application, we selected Keap. For our action event, we selected create or update contact. We connected our Keap account with our Pabbly's workflow. We mapped the details like email. For the first name and the last name, we used text formatter by Pabbly because we had the response of the full name. After mapping all these details become dynamic, and then we clicked on save and send test request. And over here, you can see the response that we have received. We left many fields because all of those were not the required fields. So if you have any query related to the workflow or the video, you can directly comment on this video. And as you can see that IndiaMart is a pooling based application, and this trigger will check for new data in every 24 hours. So if you want to reduce this time, you can visit our forum. And for your reference, I'll just clone the workflow and share the workflow link in the description box. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly, you can integrate many more applications. So now, if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.